Now Banks had decided to follow Cheffon's wish to go ahead and reunite her with Lola. So he actually going to do what his wife is going to do. So we're actually going to see the reunitement of Chefon and Lola in the next chapter. Now we're going back to our other chapter, which we actually head back to the Rango Bandit Bridge, where Zoro is actually fighting Kyokimaru to get back Shunsui, which he actually stole from him, in which we actually seen him actually told him that he won't give up that sword because it was actually a stolen treasure sword that was actually once belonged to Ryuma, which he's actually from Wano country and actually is a legend. But he actually say that he won't give up the legendary sword belongs to this sword god, which that's what they call Ryuma, in which he actually won't give it up, in which Zoro doesn't believe in God, in which we actually saw Kawamatsu actually shows up, in which we see Hiyori actually saw him for the first time, in which they are both shocked. Meanwhile, in Onigashima, we saw Kaido and Big Mom crash and fighting, in which everybody is actually running for their lives, in which they actually going to get a report back into Odon prison, which no one has actually have made it report, but they actually say that everything is all right. However, nothing actually happens, in which we actually can tell that it was actually a fake. It was actually because Otama was actually controlling the guards with her dumplings, which it wins their loyalty, in which everyone is actually alright thanks to Chopper, in which Luffy actually is alright as well, which we saw Grandpa Kyo actually was greeted by the Yakuza's bosses from each village, in which the village are from the Odon, we have Bloodletter Omasha, from Hakuda, we have Broken Head Sunagoro, and from Ranga we have Flower Moon Ocho, and from Kibi we have Snake Eye Yatabi, in which they actually came to Grandpa Kill as a praise for him after they heard his return, which we can tell that Luffy was actually assaulting him, in which the Yakuza bosses are actually getting ready to fight him for that insult, which we actually hear Raiso report to Kimon, which we saw at Curry that they actually have finally got the blueprints and the plans from Kaido's mansion. Now they're getting ready to come up with a strategy to raid into the plan, which they got a report from Raisu that they actually have saved Luffy, but also rescue 3,500 men and release and rescue Kawamatsu, which Kimon is actually in shock to hear that name again. In which there is another problem that Raisu needs to address. The weapon factories around Wano was actually manufactured the weapons only for export, which they're actually taking the weapons they actually made and they actually sent it to foreign countries, but they're actually forbidden across Wano by Orochi, as which if they actually start the revolution, it won't actually last long, and which he understands. So he actually going to find a way to come up with his base of operation, but which we saw Hiyori actually been reunited with Kawamatsu, which actually turns out that he was the one who raised her ever since her parents died, and which we actually seen the reunion between the two. As such, we saw Gyokimaru actually saw Kawamatsu, but then we saw a group of men actually came and shot him for the weapons that he actually stole, which Zoro and Kawamatsu are actually going to fight the men who work for Kaido, at which we saw I mean Kyoki Maru actually runs, but he actually shed tears and was happy to see Kawamatsu actually was alright, in which we saw how deeply that Hiyori actually was reunited with him. So we actually saw the reunitement of Hiyori and Kawamatsu, which we actually learned that they actually been raised, so we actually been living together. But the plans for the rebellion actually come with a little delay. So they're going to find out what they're going to do next on the next chapter next weekend. Anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment what you think about the manga chapter. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and like my Facebook page. Until then, this is Anime Guy right here saying signing out. Laters!